Ready? All right, Shalom. And we the true Hebrews, Israelites, like it. But before we get started, we're going to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Bashim, Karadash.
double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone, peace and blessing to the sons of Yahweh, and Christian is true by the word Shalom. Be pushed. Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, we're going to just get into it, man. You know, everything that's going on in the world, hey, we need to stay spiritual because, hey, people out here losing their tops, man. You know, road rates at an all-time high. Stress is through the roof, you know. And as you see in the news, man, people getting killed left and right, up and down. You know, but hey, I know Jake want to get into it. You know, you think it's time to rise up and all this kind of shit, and you want to get into it with Esau and all this kind of bull. Right now, this ain't the time, man. Throughout all this BS that's going on with the wars, you know, the war drums beating, you got to stay spiritual, man. Because hey, a carnal, being in this carnal realm is not a man of the Lord's battle, man. Your battle is being spiritual. You're just watching all this shit unfold, you know? Big gun. I'm gonna start with that. Big gun. Yeah, so you just gotta stay spiritual, man, because hey, the climate is building up and things is gonna get to a boiling point. But still at that time, man, we still gotta wait on the Lord, man. You know, and not get out here and get hasty and wanna grab up arms, you know, wanna go out here and you know, march and picket with the fucking Edomites and all this kind of bull, you know, with Roe versus Wade and all that garbage. You just gotta stay spiritual throughout this whole walk.
Okay. This is Jeremiah 17:5. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusted in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord Yahweh.
Good. Hey, you can't make flesh your arm, man. You can't put your, you know, trust in your flesh. Your flesh is weak, man. You're gonna go off if you trust in your flesh. You know, you want to stay spiritual as possible. You know, you want to stay reading these scriptures. You know, you want to stay talking to brothers, doing videos, doing the sit downs. Because that's what's gonna get you through this turmoil that's coming up on us, man. And here we are, we're in the beginning stages of it right here. You know, if you can't tell what's going on in the news, you ain't paying attention to what's going on. And even if you ain't looking at the news, you can just step out your front door and just see all fucking chaos starting to break loose. You know? Keep on.
Verse 6. For he shall be like the heath in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, in a salt land, and not inhabited.
Yeah, because hey, being in the flesh, man, it's gonna profit you nothing on what the days to come. You know, it's nothing but death, desolation, barrenness, all this kind of bull, man. But in the spirit, there's life. You know, say this, what the spirit quickeneth. Hey, so you got to be spiritual throughout this battle. You know, turn off the TV. You know, turn on the YouTube. Google whoever GMS this, GMS that. You know, get in these. Start reading your fucking Bible, Jake. You know, get off Instagram. Them big booty hoes ain't worth nothing, man. They ain't gonna be able to save you in that day. You know, they gonna be looking for help.
Looking for help now. You know, the first way they need some help out here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so hey, this is the final. I know the end, you know, it's gonna get very carnal with your house shot, but right now, we just need to stay as sheep and stay spiritual, man. And let him do his thing, and we just do ours just waiting on the Lord. Keep on.
Verse 7. Blessed is the man that trusted in the Lord Yahweh, in whose hope the Lord is.
Good. Hey, okay. Yeah, our hope is in the Lord. You know, no matter where it is, whether we're gonna be hoping on that He bring us food, water, you know, drink, whatever it is, remnant, whatever it is, shelter. Our hoping is in that. We ain't, you know, banking on ourselves. You know, we watching videos and stuff on, you know, how to prep, how to get water if you're in the wilderness and all this. And we know all that means nothing at the end of the day. We know it's all through the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh, whether we're gonna drink or whether we get something to eat.
It's good to have some understanding there too.
Right.
To be prepared. Ain't nothing wrong with being prepared. You just do trust. Lay your trust lies into it. You know? That's right.
Okay. So you finished that.
Okay. Verse 8. For he shall be as a tree planted by the water, and that spreadeth out her roots by the river, and shall not see when heat cometh, but her leaf shall be green, and shall not be careful in the year of drought, neither shall cease from yielding fruit.
Good. Hey, stay in the spirit, man. You're gonna be able to nourish yourself throughout this whole ordeal. You're gonna be able to get through the low points that you're gonna see niggas out here getting their shit blown wide open. You know, you hear women in the distance getting raped. You know, they beat to a pulp out here.
Going a little bit more.
So the spirit's gonna carry you throughout this.
God.
You know, this spirit is what you need in order to be able to get throughout this truth. You got to stay in the spirit, be able to read things spiritually. You know, you can't get carnal, get pissed off, and want to fight a brother and all this kind of dumb shit. You know, you got to stay spiritual. You got to stay in the scriptures. You got it.
I got you. So this Proverbs 3:1, it says, "My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee." Hey, just backing up what the brother said. Hey, these scriptures, this is the recipe to life. And like it's prescribing the Revelations 22, all who are without are as dogs. All right, they liken unto beasts of the earth. You know, these are the key components to a long life and a safe life. All right, you got it, bro.
Yeah, like
This is about using discernment. Like
Right.
right now, they got Essence Fest on. All this nothing but niggatry at the all-time high. So what sense of being around niggas, man?
Right.
Around. Use discernment.
Get in the fight.
You know? We didn't did that. We didn't spar it already. We didn't had all our wars, man. We gotta use discernment. Because somebody gonna die. There's gonna be multiple motherfuckers gonna die tonight. You know?
yeah, like you say, hey, the brother said, hey, we could have went down there easily on the block.
For sure.
But them niggas down there carnal, man. You know, say, hey, the spirit and the flesh keep warring against each other, man. You can't be spiritual dealing with a whole fucking downtown full of carnal people. You know, somewhere it's gonna clash, you know, and it's gonna get to the point where you don't want it to be, you know.
Right.
And as men of the Lord, it's a bad look. You know, we supposed to be spiritual, you know, even though you got to protect yourself now.
Shit happens. Shit
Yeah.
happens sometimes.
Yeah, it happens.
What profit is to be in jail? You gonna bring it out in jail? Right. Get your Geneva behind.
Right.
Or a fucking hotel behind. Order this script. You can't talk to them niggas in there.
Yeah.
It's best to be spiritual, man. You know what the scripture says? If possible, man, be at peace with all men. So you gotta let the clowns stay in the circus, man. And move around, exit left, man. That's what we choose to do every time. Even when we have the ups on Jake, we know what we can do. Just move around. Let a nigga live another day, man. It's best to, the greatest thing about a warrior is not to go to war. That's the thing about it being a warrior. Most warriors are niggas that could fight, niggas that not to sling that eye. The best battle is not to go to battle, not to go to war.
You're always winning that.
Yeah.
That's a war.
Yeah.
Like you say,
Right.
that's a discharge in that war. Meaning you can be, if you can be discharged with the Lord say, it says there's no discharge in that war. You always bring it out in Ecclesiastes 8 and 8 when you retain the spirit.
Yeah.
But if you don't put yourself in position to die, then you ain't gonna die.
Yeah, it's a win-win.
Like how you gonna die?
Win-win, man.
There's a discharge in that war.
And we have back then. If you took a screenshot or rewind the tape of life back to this brother life, myself, these brothers, it's the bullshit right now. We'll be all in the midst of that shit.
For sure.
Say shawty, we've been all in the bullshit. For sure. Through this truth, we learn to wise up and have discernment and know that, hey man, you don't want to. If you knew what really was going on and what Esau might hit them people with something.
Oh yeah, shit.
The monkey.
Oh yeah, the shit in
all
the
that
air.
shit.
Yeah, put some shit in the air.
Yeah.
And fall on.
Yeah, give a fuck about you niggas.
Yeah.
We said it. This brother here said it. I remember you said it about a year or two ago. Esau closed his businesses down when you niggas come for this.
Yeah.
He locked up everything. For 3 days. This nigga got so much money. He locked missing out 3 days on
All
these
of a
niggas.
sudden, you want to renovate. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause you know how untamed gorillas you niggas are. You niggas wild as fuck.
Yeah.
You know? That's why a lot of you niggas, when this shit go down, you so docile and stupid, you gonna be ass out like a plumber, man. When this shit go down, man. You know a plumber has his ass out. You niggas gonna be caught off guard. But go ahead, you got it.
Good. Hey,
Just say that, you know?
and like you said, hey, they could be damn well spraying you whether it's with the sea or the monkey, man.
Yeah.
You know, because they talking about this month, gonna be a dominant month for the sea.
Yeah.
You know, if you know what I'm talking about. And you niggas is the poster child for the sea, man.
Everything.
Yeah. Yeah. He went from goddamn Moab to the nation Israel now, you know, and you niggas down there in the Exodus in the midst of all that BS that go on down there.
Niggas,
Yeah,
punkism. Niggas, number punks everywhere.
All punks everywhere.
like I said, we ain't fucking running scared. We just being wise now. We using wisdom.
Yeah.
Like I said, we don't get into it. Why? You know. So, like I said, we just want to stay in the spirit. I think you said you were holding something.
Yeah, they know they got all that noise. You ain't gonna fit his shit.
Yeah.
Noise, niggas.
Nobody listening.
Yeah, niggas don't. Yeah, like I said, them niggas don't want to listen.
They don't want
They
to
just
listen.
bored. They just want to come up and stuff and get into it. They want to fight. You know.
Trump and shit.
Yeah.
This verse 3, it says, let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck, write them upon the table of thy heart. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of Yahweh and man.
Good. Hey, you gotta keep these laws, statutes, commandments, ordinances on your mind, man. You know, daily. This is a fucking daily battle, man. Like saying the biggest enemy is yourself. You know, that war goes on fucking damn near 24/6. No, 24/7. You know, you constantly battling them demons, you know, jumping on you, go and cuss this nigga out. Go, you know, jump behind, cut this nigga off and all this kind of shit, you know? So you constantly battling yourself. You know, the demons, man, that's the biggest battle that's in your mind. You know, you got to be able to control that and just stay spiritual, man. Keep praying. Because we're in some fucked up days right now. Pardon my French.
God, if you don't mind, like I got two. If you don't mind.
Yeah.
Just to add to what the brother's saying, you know, it says, approved man looketh well to his goings. You know, an approved man is one who uses discretion, man. All right, and this one in Proverbs, real quick, if I can get it. It's, is it 11? Real quick, I got you. I was just trying to find it. It says, a righteous man uses discretion. I gotta kind of find it. And it's his glory to pass over transgression. All right? And discretion goes into a man prudence. All right, his understanding and his roundabout, all right, knowing his environment, right? Not becoming a product of the environment. All right, but understanding, you know, the casualties that can happen. All right, the positioning you putting yourself in, because the Lord all about thinking, man. All right, the Lord look at us like y'all are thinkers. All right, and a man who's thinking, all right, he's a what? He's avoiding things. All right, the simple pass on and a punish. All right, go ahead.
If I could say this, why do you think wisdom is the highest
Yes.
form of riches?
Yeah.
Right? Yahweh don't deal with like his physical, you know, accolades and different rewards. And the greatest reward is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That's why he made his son the word. You know what I'm saying?
That's why. Yeah.
And what's your firstborn? Your begotten. That's your strength.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got it.
So yeah, wisdom is the strength.
The strength.
So you gotta use wisdom. The Lord, the Lord said He loveth none but those that deal with wisdom.
That's right.
So He basically saying, if you ain't dealing with wisdom, I don't love you. So you got a lot of men and people. Yeah, he just ran straight to me, man. No respect, man. I'm talking about the Lord. But it's like, bro. But he, you know, the Lord said, I love none but those that deal with wisdom. Now, who is wisdom? When you go into Proverbs 8, when you start in the chapter, Yahweh shall say, I am wisdom.
That's
I'm
right.
prudence.
That's right.
See?
The whole nine.
So he telling you this me. And again, by Yahweh Shah being that, you can receive this. That's the mother of all things. You got Yahweh Shah as the right. Yahweh is the father. The mother is the first, will be the first from the father. If you can technically understand that, all right, because it says wisdom nurtures you. What the woman does,
Nurture.
she nurtures you. That's why Yahweh Shah got to come sup with you. He got to nurture for you. He got to mediate for us. He got to tell the Lord, look, what the mama do to the father when the daddy about to bust your ass?
Right.
Look, you know I love you. Whatever. Right? And to soothe his anger down, right? So he could what? Pass it. And that's why I got to get that one in Proverbs. Oh, I got it. It came back around. And then I'm going to get that one with the spirit. I know I'm going along, Oxalakia. This Proverbs 9 and 11, it says the discretion of a man deferred his anger. That's right. And the discretion is your prudence. And it says, and it is a glory to pass over transgression. So we know how to pass over transgression. Beating you niggas in the head, having to kill one of y'all. We just come right here where nobody ain't at, and a lesson, and everybody's still getting edified. Right?
Amen.
The word of the Lord still going forth. We don't gotta be in the let's get a couple of them. We don't gotta be in a congregation for the Lord, because the spirit goes where it's listed. It's gonna get around to whom it need. Yeah, you can put it down. But this one for you, somebody, you got it, brother. This John 3:6. It says, "That which is born of the flesh is flesh, and that which is born of the spirit is spirit."
And that's what we try to stay, man, in the spirit. You know, because you can't stay on this journey being in your flesh or carnal, man. Because you're gonna be taking off track. You know, you're gonna fizzle out. You know, if you try to stay carnal throughout this whole ordeal, you know, you got to get rid of that old man, and that old man is carnal as hell.
Right.
You know, he want to put knuckles to your face, man. You know, he want to run back to the car and go get that thing. You know, like this, you know, whatever they call it. You know, you know. But hey, like you're saying, that's gonna get you in jail, prison, court appearances, and the case goes on and on. You know,
It's easy to be carnal.
Yeah, it's easy. It's hard to be righteous. Yeah, the flesh always wants you in a compromising position.
Right.
That's why it's like a lullaby. It's there that don't know what it's doing. They don't have any direction. It just wants you to feel good. That's why you get Jake that need to use drugs. He just want to feel good
All day.
But his flesh is telling him that. Just get it. But it has you feeling good so long, when you can't feel good, you don't feel good. You don't even feel good. And it make you be like, well, I gotta have it now. Now I know what? It hypnotize your mind in order to, in order to keep doing it. But it says, marvel not, this 7, that I said unto thee, ye must be born again.
Hey, you got to be born again, man. You got to renew that mind, Jake. You know, you got to come into this thing from the beginning. You got to start over as a babe, man. You got to be reprogrammed. You know, like I say, it's easy to satisfy that flesh. You know, it's easy to go, you know, let off 30 rounds somewhere, you know. Oh, I showed them niggas this, or I showed whoever it is that, you know. But you ain't proved nothing at the end of the day. I don't think you did get yourself in more BS, man. You know? And now, especially a man in the truth, that shouldn't even be a thought, you know, in your mind. You know, you take it to a point, but then that wisdom kicks in.
That's right.
You're like, oh, let me back up. You know, this shit's getting out of control.
Yeah.
You know, let whoever it is have it. You know, it's your thing. I'm gonna go my way, you go your way. You know?
Yeah. If I can make a quick
We all
point,
been there, you know? Yeah.
just to say a quick point. My uncle came in the house, and it was a random thing he threw out there. It was like, I got a lot going on. He's like, hey, me too. But he said, you should remember this. He said, he was like, look, nephew, it ain't what you get into, it's how you get out of everything. But it all made sense, like, right? It's like it wasn't the approach of we getting into it with them. Yeah. The Lord looked at how you gonna get out of it, because it's a million ways to handle it, but I expect y'all to handle it one way, right? So the expectations of a righteous man is only righteous. Like the only way you gotta walk out the wisdom is to be righteous. The Lord don't require us to do nothing but be righteous in all the situations. You gotta do it. You can't go just be wicked and be like, well, Lord, I had to be wicked here. Do you forget? No, the Lord like, no, take counsel, understand what's going on, then react. Then handle your business.
You're supposed to know better.
You know,
that's true.
That's right.
You ain't a fucking 2/3 out here.
That's right. Yeah.
You got you understand the wisdom and knowledge of the scriptures, man. You know, you've been taught and, you know, coached on what to do and what not to do in this thing. You know, that's why I can tell my own account, my own testimony. I was going back and forth with this cop on Bourbon, you know, over a parking space. I'm stupid, you know. The man said, I don't supposed to be on Bourbon, I should be on Bourbon. So we're going back and forth.
Yeah.
And then, hey, the wisdom kicked in, the spirit kicked in and said, you know what? This man right. Just fucking leave.
He could kill you. That's a police officer.
Yeah, he a cop.
I'm like, just dead.
I'm like a fool. I'm like, okay, yeah, it just hit me. I said, all right, man, you got it. You know, just like that. And then he came back and said, hey, you can stay. You know? But that's the part of that wisdom, man. You gotta get that moment of clarity and just sit back and look like, hey, it's over with. Let the world have it, man. They doing their thing right now. This is their realm, and let them do what they do.
Yeah, self-answer
You know?
turn it away right. That's
Good.
right.
Yeah. Hey, and what's the agree with your adversary?
Quickly,
To
get out of the way.
You're right.
How would a man foresee evil?
Yeah, hide himself.
How you foresee evil?
Right.
You diagnose the
Use
situation. Yeah, you use discretion to diagnose the situation.
That's
They
it.
made
This could be life threatening for me.
That's right.
Right?
It's an easy judgment.
Why would I tell 12 men, they standing in the way?
Yeah.
Hey, just walk in the street.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Diagnose the situation. Hey, they might beat the goofy out of me
Right.
right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just go ahead. I see
Exactly
you
what-
over getting active.
Exactly what you said. Like I said, that's a carnal minded thing.
That's right.
You would take it to a sense that if you walking down the block and you see 12 Jakes all in the corner, a carnal man would be like, man, I'm like that. I'll walk straight
I'm gonna
down.
walk straight
I'm
through.
gonna walk straight through that. But if you got wisdom, it's like, man, I know something possibly could happen right here. Let me just go across the street and I'm gonna tuck my tail for a minute, just to not even really tucking your tail.
Rightfully so.
I'm gonna be smart and I'm gonna walk around this whole thing.
Good, yeah, because then you're gonna get into it. You're gonna look. You're gonna see this group of Jakes or whoever it is, group of whatever. You're gonna like, look. I know these ain't nothing but a bunch of demons. So you know what? I'm gonna go across the street. I'm gonna go past them. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna make eye contact. I'm just gonna keep on going with my head in the air, man.
I'm gonna chuck my deuces up at y'all.
Yeah.
What's up, fellas? And show them I'm no threat. You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes you gotta just approach the situation like, all right, brothers, y'all got it before you even ask me if I got a problem or anything like that. Just automatically, hey, y'all got it, bro. And I don't mean like you weak or whatever like that. But like as brothers going into, you got to put off that carnal mind. Like this brother always bring into, and you got brothers of different backgrounds all across the world, bro, that have been doing all kind of wicked things, bro. And it's like like I said earlier, it's easy to do the carnal thing. That's real easy. It's hard to chalk it up and revert back to the scriptures.
Yeah. Man, hey,
I got you. Appreciate
I know they say send us in the, we shoot in the midst of wolves. I mean, we got wolves. We can mess you up a little
Right,
bit.
right, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, bite you.
Yeah, right. Yeah. We can gnaw you, but we ain't doing no damage. So hey,
That's right.
we got to stay low, man. We worms out here. We got to remember that at the end of the day. He corner. This is his thing. He got the sword, man. This is his show. And then now people, want to be like E. So guess what? They got the sword too.
World.
So now what we need to do is chill our ass out and just stay spiritual. Watch these people tear each other apart. It's coming.
Yeah.
We right here in the midst of it. All we gotta do is watch these carnal people get carnal, and we just, stay spiritual, read the scriptures, and meditate. That's it.
Got this.
And everything else gonna follow. You got it.
This is the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 11. It says, "For the grace of Yahweh that bringeth salvation had appeared to all men." And that's not talking to all nations, that's just talking to the men individually, all right, of Israel, really of the elect. Verse 12, it says, teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lust, we should live soberly, righteously, and godly in this present world, looking for that blessed hope and glorious appearing of the great power in our Savior, Yahushua Mashiach. Because at the end of the day, if I could just say, brother, at the end of the day, what you really doing this for? All right, we doing this to receive salvation, all right, and to be on the good side of judgment, all right. We not going through all these life lessons and situations just to say, oh, I got over that, and nah, we doing that to learn, like the scriptures say, teaching us. We still learning, as we talking right now, man, brothers. They went through shit earlier. You know what I'm saying? And hey, all throughout your days, you're gonna go through shit. But it's like the brother said, how you gonna get out of it?
That's it.
Right? Trouble's gonna come.
Yeah.
Come on, man, we in the truth. We're being tried and fired. But it's how you gonna get out of it.
That's it. And really rest upon it. There we go.
Absolutely, you got it.
Yeah, conquer.
Hey, but we're not up here trying to get praises in prison.
That's right.
Having good stories. I did this to this. Jake, whatever, when I was out there in the world. Who cares? None of that means nothing, man. These flesh people, they got no reward at the end of the day, man. The only thing they gonna get is death. You know? Okay, you can get that carry on.
God, this Baruch, I had another one real quick. This Baruch, just to back up what that brother was saying, 3:14, it says, learn where is wisdom, where is strength, where is understanding, that thou mayest know also where is the length of days, and life, where's the light of the eyes, and peace. See, once we have learned where wisdom was at, all right, Yahweh Shai have come sup with us. We haven't came sup with Yahweh Shai, all right, meaning we have dwelled in the tabernacle. And we've been in this house. It ain't as much as you in the house of the Lord. It's about listening to what the father of the house has said, man.
Right.
You could be in the house and then just disrespecting the father, man.
Right.
Which we know who the father, we know who that is. So we're in the house listening to our fathers. Because if you are a rebellious son, all right, judgment coming for you.
That's right.
Right? So we learn to listen to our father, all right, which have given us instructions to live, length of days, the light of the eyes, and peace. Right? We have funked that. Now, why jeopardize that off of you didn't just call it emotional? You just went on an emotional roller coaster. See, and I'm tired of these niggas, man.
Right.
Show 'em.
Right.
When you know the Lord is testing you, steady sinning tests you. Because once you start judging everything as a test, you're going to become a bad man because you're going to start always using your answers, your Q&As, when questions arise, your answers going to always revert back to the scriptures. Jake, we should never be looking for answers. We have them
We got them
already.
right here.
So Jake got to know that. So Jake, man, what should I do with this? Or what should I? No. You know what you're supposed to do. You just trying to find another way around it. There's no loopholes, all right? Yeah, once the Lord set forth something, that's it. This Proverbs 15:5, and you got it. It says, a fool, Marie, catch him as he come. Here you go. It says, a fool despises his father's instruction. What is the
Right.
in 2 Timothy 3:16, it says, 2 Timothy 3:16, it says, grab that right quick. What you say? 2 Timothy 3:16. God, we're going to see exactly what it says. We'll read that again. A fool despises his father's instruction. And we're going to go into deep in that. Because a carnal, regular man, natural man, he think he talking about his dad at home, man.
Right.
All right? We have a father in heaven. This is a bigger level. Go ahead. 3:16.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16. All scripture is given by inspiration of Yahweh and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof and correction and instruction in righteousness.
And what?
Instruction in righteousness.
It says a fool, Proverbs 15:5, despises his father's instructions.
Good.
So we got the instructions.
All scripture.
So you shouldn't be looking for other instructions. Why?
Yep.
Why you looking for some? Oh, I'm gonna go to the book of the dead and see what it said.
Yeah.
Why?
That's like you go and listen to the next door neighbor father.
Yeah.
And
You
you come
father in
home.
the house.
Yeah, your father, he there.
Yeah, you just neglecting him. Like, yeah, I like his
Yeah.
dad. I like the way his dad is ruling him and running him. No. We got one law, one way, one instruction. That's it. One baptism. There's only one way. So there's no being in between. But yeah, go ahead.
This verse 17 it says that the man of Yahweh may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works.
And that's how we furnish ourselves into good
Good.
works, man. Because we don't despise our father's instructions, man. We don't try to find a, like I said, we don't want to get self-willed, and we don't want to do that. That ain't what we trying to do, man. All right, that's not what you're supposed to do, and we're not trying to despise our father's instruction. Look, he said that. All right, we might not like how he said or what he said, but it's all good, man. All right, it says. It says, but he that regarded reproof It's proven. You got it.
Hey, regardless, proof is proven, man. You're gonna
Yep.
see you walk away from that situation, unscathed. You know, you're gonna be like, man, he handled that like a man. That's how a man's supposed to handle it. A man with wisdom at that. Because you know where she can go to, man. And like I'm saying, hey, temperature is high out here. And I ain't just talking about the physical temperature. I'm talking about people's patience, man. It's easy to get in some out here. I had to refrain myself every day just about getting on the road driving. There's always something stupid going on out here on the road. This brother, he drives, he knows too. And just brothers in the city just driving around. But dealing with 10, 12 hours all day, it wears on your spirit, You want to come unglued. You got your wisdom.
This is Romans 8. I'm going to start at 5. But exactly what this brother was ending off at verse. It's only one way that this carnality will take you, and that's towards death. And obviously, to be spiritually, that's going to take you to the place where you need to be. Where it's going to take you towards life. But at the end of the day, like I said, just to simplify this whole thing, there's only one way you can go with this. You can't. This is not complicated at all. But Romans 8:5, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of do things of the spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. So that's just it's a simple equation, Jake. If you want to die, if you want the quickest way to death, be a carnal man. But if you want exactly what it say in verse 6, to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
Yeah.
This is the best way to make it out.
Yeah, because that flesh gonna tell you go ahead and just deal with that woman. She got a man. Just deal with him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he out on the rig. He ain't gonna be back. He on the road 2 weeks. Next thing you know, he pop up and he ready to blow your brains out. So hey, you got to control that flesh. Because believe me, there's a lot of flesh hanging out here now. These women showing any and everything.
Yes.
And it's very tempting.
Of course.
But you got to stay in the spirit, man.
Bro.
Like with this woman with all this stuff hanging out on me,
Right.
Like right. Like I know she got a man.
Right.
Ain't no way something look this good ain't got no man. Especially an Israelite woman at that. So you got to be wise out here. Hey, you be like old girl, man. Who was that on Iberville? Just that quick. She had a whole day planned. What she didn't know was, hey, somebody about to get corner with her,
Get real corner.
Right?
Damn.
And you in the spirit world, So hey, you got to keep it, keep wisdom and knowledge, man. Like saying, don't forget that Isaiah 33:6.
Yes.
Go ahead, you got it.
I got it.
Here we got yours.
Oh, okay, kind of.
What you got now?
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Okay, come on.
Kind of, all right. This 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 2, it says, grace and peace be multiplied unto you through the knowledge of Yahweh and of Yahweh Shai our Lord, according as his divine power hath given us all things that pertain to life, unto life and godliness, through the knowledge of him that hath called us to the glory and virtue. This is the point. Verse 4, it says, whereby are given unto us exceeding great and precious promises, that by these ye might be partakers of the divine nature, having escaped the corruption that is in the world through lust. All right, so that's the big goal. As a man of the law, you want to escape the world, which is, the world is full of lust of all sorts. But it say, verse 5, and besides this, giving all diligence, add to your faith virtue, and virtue to knowledge, and to knowledge temperance, and to temperance patience, and to patience godliness. You got it, bro.
Man, hey, you gotta have that patience, man, and that temperance throughout this whole thing.
That's right.
You know, you got to constantly meditate on these scriptures because, hey, just that quick, man. Hey, if you don't do a video to get them demons off you, next thing you know, you down on bourbon down there bucket naked, man. You know, you ain't meditating, calling a brother, and a brother feeding you precepts. You know, people say iron sharpens iron, right?
Right.
You know, you want to get as much as spiritual as possible out here because, hey, before you know it, hey, it's gonna be JT. You know, they constantly hyping up the famine. You know, whether it's, hey, now they talking about us down here on the coast. They talking about hurricanes. You know, so hey, we definitely getting thrown at all kind of things, man. Whether it's the gas, you say NATO building up more troops for for that Great War, World War III. So man, hey, there's nothing in these scriptures saying, hey, get carnal, get physical. That's gonna get you through that this whole. This is gonna get you salvation being carnal. You know.
Right.
Who was that dumb nigga talking about vocab? Talking about you gotta be like a pit bull. You gotta get in people's face and all this. Try to give them this word. Crazy, you know? No, right? It make no sense. You know, hey, we just gonna preach this word and stay in the spirit. If you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. And we moving on. You know, we just in that time frame now. There's no more playing around and begging, checking up on Jake. We give you a few calls. You don't want to come, don't come. You know, brother's gonna do that due diligence and make sure you okay. You know, try to get in contact with you. But after that, man, we can believe that we can get the drift, man. We can catch a drift real quick.
Yeah.
You know, right now it's time to get very serious. Ain't no more being double-minded in this thing, man. You know, that shit is out the window. It's got to be fucking spiritual, or you gonna be down here being carnal with these people. You know, and you about to see it's about to get really, really carnal out here. You know, they keep talking about the blackouts. You know, especially when the food go away, that make a man go insane out here with nothing to eat. So you about to see the ugliness of people, man. You about to see somebody you thought you was cool with so long on the block, how he turned against you. You know, knowing that you got a little something to eat more than he do. Right. You know? Mm-hmm. I've been seeing whether it's in the WhatsApp, brother sending me stuff. You know, women getting beat, getting raped. You know, getting ravished. You know, and here it is, it's somewhat still functioning. But hey, do you go out there, like I said before, do you go out there and try to stop somebody from jumping up and down on Keisha? Nah. You go in there, you keep your door locked, and you just wait till it's over, man.
Don't even look out the blind.
Exactly, right?
Just mind your goddamn business.
Yeah, because whatever's coming to these people, they deserve it. And you need not to get in the way of that damn judgment. You know? I believe you got something.
Yeah.
You got it?
No, you got it. I know you may have mentioned something about escaping. Did you mention something about escaping?
Oh yeah. We're escaping the lust of the world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in a way to escape here, because in order to escape the world, Jake like to be simple. So sometimes you gotta just, simplify things to the full degree. In order to escape the world, you be like, well, you can't leave out the world. Where you running? We is right here. We in the world, out of the world, simultaneously, man. Jake don't know, the way that we escape is through scriptures, man. We got to escape the pollutions of the world. The world is polluted, all right? But if you in the pollution, what you do now is around you, it live around you, all right? You move around it, you go to work to it. We never technically move from the pollution, but yet we're never polluted by it. You feel me?
Jacob, before you go, brother, Jacob he'll present that question to you, and then once you give him the answer,
gun. He got a loaded gun. It is a loaded question.
Point it to himself, though.
Yeah,
like
for real.
You'll tell him it's the scriptures. You know what I'm saying?
How we escape. Yeah.
That's how you escape. And Jake, he gonna go deaf ear to that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to hear that.
I don't want to deal with
He's corny,
right?
Yeah,
and he's physical. He gonna say, "Tell me what you think."
That's right.
Whenever you say that, don't read the Bible. Just say, "We know you dealing corny."
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah. You just like, hey, but don't say what the Bible. Let me know what you know. The Bible not about our personal. There's no personal interpretation. So see, we go to the scripture with everything you try to tell us and counter with. No. That's no personal interpretation. So what I'm interpreting to you is that look, we don't. This is how we escape, man. Mm-hmm. All right, we got a peace that passes all understanding, which it goes into Colossians that says that once we understand this, we start to get a peace in a polluted world. This is how we escape. Now, This what they don't do. This Hebrews 12 and 25. It says, see that ye refuse not him that speaketh. First of all, who is the one that speaketh? Right now? The Lord.
Yeah, yeah.
Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, all right? Because he's speaking through the volume of the book, all right? That's not these men was given the
right.
spirit to speak on the things that they heard. So it says that we refuse not him that speaketh. It says, for if they escaped not who refused, who refused him that spake on earth, and it was at a time when they refused Moses on
That's right.
earth. Did the Lord let them escape? No. He put a draw the line between them, choose a side, right?
That's
And
right.
the word, the earth swallowed the word.
You want to get a word too?
Yeah, he wanted
He needs
get
that.
him. Look at the squad. Yeah, he needs the word.
Right.
He don't escape him who speak it, because he don't go out of order. They're not out of order, so they know this word. It says, see that ye refuse not him that speaketh, and the one that speaketh in all things, Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, man. For if they escape not who refused him that spake on earth, and remember, Yahweh Shai spake on earth. Didn't he come in the flesh and speak to them? So the word, the actual word of the Lord, came in the flesh as the word and spoke the word.
That's right.
So that's a double whammy. So the Lord, like, hold on, you not only did you see him, he was the word and he spoke the word.
That's right.
So it says, much, it says, him refuse him that spake on earth, much more shall not we escape if we turn away from him that speaketh from heaven, man. Come on, man.
Yeah. Who's gonna turn away from the
What?
who in their right mind but like this?
He
Gonna
turned away from
the
heaven.
Lord. Yeah. Here it is.
Right.
This is your ticket out of here.
Yes.
Out of everything.
He that heareth you, heareth me.
Mm-hmm.
So we're speaking from heaven because the Lord have used us as vessels to speak his heavenly word. So we're speaking heavenly things.
Bro, let me bring this one
Come on,
right quick,
smoke,
right quick.
smoke, man.
This First John chapter 2 and 20, it says, but ye have an unction from the Holy
Yeah,
One.
and that unction, when you
Come
go
on.
into that word, is an endowment. It means an endowment, meaning the Lord have endowed your spirit up,
That's right.
or turned it up through the Rakakwadash. See, when you have an unction to understand, we read it again.
It says, but ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things.
That's why the men of the Lord, starting with our apostles and elders, all the way down to us. That's why we say, yeah, we know all things.
That's right.
Because we know all and part of the things we know. Because no man know all things, so don't be simple. But all the things that we needed to know to retain salvation, we got it all.
Got it.
All right? We don't need to know all the things the Lord. The Lord, like, listen, y'all don't need to know everything that gets salvation. Y'all just need to know the things that pertain to salvation. Even if y'all don't know nothing after that, I gave y'all everything to be saved. So it's inexcusable.
We got forever to learn
Look,
everything
And
else.
we'll never learn everything because the Lord has everything. If he learn, listen, if we learn everything, we will push God out the way.
That's right.
Think about it. So the Lord, like, nah, I would never give y'all everything.
His knowledge is unfathomable.
It's unsearchable.
Like, you can't search it out.
You need, listen, if God give you everything, listen,
What it says? Folly is I forget about
it's as, yeah, it's as fool.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
man's
That's
strongest thoughts is as the Lord
the
folly,
Lord's
foolish.
folly is smarter than man or something.
Yes.
You got that.
If you listen, the Lord gave you all his wits and wisdom and everything, he might as well get out the way.
That's right.
That'll unmake me God.
Yeah, right.
Bro, I'm not gonna, if I got everything, I'll give you a lot, but I ain't giving you everything.
Right, right.
And I'm a man. Like, why would I give him everything? I only need to give you, I only need to give you what you need to have. And that's why we don't try to, he be like, oh, you read the Bible front to, I don't need to do that. I need to have
That's
faith
some
from
bugged
front to
out
back.
shit.
You see? You go, oh, did you read every single word? I don't even need to do that to believe in the scriptures.
Right.
Think about it. Oh, well, you don't know what's in it. Well, I believe everything even though I ain't even come
Even though I
across
ain't
it.
even read.
Because I know it's right. I know where it coming. I know the foundation of it. The root of it is Yahweh Shai. All right? And it says that in Sirach 1, if y'all brothers can get it, the root of wisdom, 1 and 8, and then I'll give it back to you. Go to like 1 and 18. The root of wisdom is somewhere in there, just is in Sirach 1. It's like in the root of wisdom. The verse escaped me. and it may be in Proverbs or one of them, one of those books dealing with wisdom. Just type in the root of wisdom, root and wisdom.
To whom hath the root of his wisdom?
What verse is that? I mean,
1 and 6.
that's
They got 1 and 22.
Sirach?
Yeah.
Yeah, read both of them.
So this is Sirach 1 and 6. To whom hath the root of wisdom been revealed? Question mark. Or who hath
See, whom had the root of wisdom been revealed? It's a question mark. Go ahead.
No.
or who hath known her wise counsels?
Right. So it's question marks there because the root of wisdom has been revealed unto what? Babes. He say, I have revealed wisdom unto babes, man. And we're babes because we was born again through the Spirit of the Lord. He has revealed that root of wisdom unto babes, man. All right? The so-called people of nothings that been reborn through the Spirit of the washing of the word and renewed. Go ahead, I
Keep going, or you want the other one?
jump to 22. I think that's the one at 22. That's the one.
Yeah, the 1 and 20. The root of wisdom is to fear the Lord, and the branches thereof are long life.
See, that's how we learned how to live, man. Through the fear of the Lord, man, and the wisdom. But there's a root that come with wisdom, and the root is Yahweh Shai, man. You see? Y'all brothers got it.
Right. And that's what we hanging on to and believing in.
Yep.
Hey, having that big faith, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're gonna have faith, you know. That's from the lesson the brother Hawad did.
Wow,
that
I
time,
always remember that. Yeah.
you know,
That was a classic, man.
Good.
Got a little big faith, brother. That's all he said.
Yeah.
Through the lesson, not to say, that's all he brought out, but that alone just made you remember the entire lesson. I think Apostle Rumble did a re-up to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's like, man, brother, it's like just big faith. Well, he just was talking about it. Brother was like, yeah, you gotta have that big faith.
Okay.
You gotta go.
Oh yeah, you right there, yeah. Hey, we gotta have that faith, man. Cause we in them times, hey, you can read the precepts and get them. Like you say, brothers bringing out, you can read it from front to back, from the center to the front, whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, you gotta have faith. The Most High is gonna do it. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna pull it through. He's gonna stand on every word that he got written down in this book.
Right.
So you can sit here and like, oh, I got the wisdom and all this, but no faith, man. You just spinning your wheels. You gonna get stuck in the mud out here.
That's right.
Because hey, little do you know. Like we keep pushing out. Right now we in this hurricane season, and all we know a damn 3 or 4 can come through, overnight.
To make a 5 or a 6, he could just make it
Yeah.
out of nowhere and just sting this.
He already gave us the heads up, like, look, this summer, we brother put the article in there. You're looking at category 6 and 7.
Come on.
Now, we don't take nothing for granted because we know the spirit of vengeance, that's the Lord
That's
sending
the
them
Lord,
spirits through.
Right.
Even if Jacob said, well, that's doing that. No, the Lord run putting it on his. So if he put it on his spirit to hit the things in the oceans and make it hot, that's the Lord.
That's right.
Whipping them spirits of vengeance up. So we don't give credit for nothing but being a vessel unto dishonor and doing the work of the Lord. We gotta give him credit for that.
He the perfect
Because he's doing a job perfectly. So when he put sanctions on you, sanctions, and he put unrighteous decrees out there, we say call out him like Yahweh Shema Shah because he's doing that's the Lord doing that.
Right.
When the unrighteous decree come out, the Lord did that to us, man. What we gonna do? We know it ain't right. He put the sea out here. That was the Lord putting the pestilence out here, and he used them devils to do it. You go to that, that TVC and different places. Yeah, the Lord worked on their spirits, mingled their minds, and made them do a perverse thing, man. So he could judge them in the end.
Right.
You see, even if brothers, catch the sea or whatever, the Lord made that happen. So that, all right, more judgment. Yeah, I let that happen. All right, because the Lord said, I'm the one that makes sick and I heal. So you sick, I made you sick. You gotta know all things, man.
Yeah.
You know that the Lord do it all things. You gotta know.
Like you gotta know, hey, you gotta know where all this hell coming from too, Jay.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, we sit back and give E a little bit of credit, but like you're saying, but the man of wise, we know who it's coming from. We know who's sending the hit up.
Proverbs 13. Powers that be.
We know who to fear. We ain't fearing Esau.
We don't.
Or the heathens either.
You control.
The other nations,
Yeah.
We know who the director of the whole movie is.
That's
man.
right, brother.
And and we got all faith in that he's gonna come through for us, man.
Right, bro.
He's gonna slay our enemies before us.
That's right.
Even though it's in the scripture saying some of us gonna have to take that lick, but still, it's not even really a lick, man. That was just the end of your story. you know. But it continues forever and ever on the other side, man.
Where you follow.
Yeah, you're gonna be the first to rise up when Yahweh shall come back. So hey, you don't lose when you're in the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh.
Yes, sir.
You can't lose. Yeah, it's our
Ain't no
win.
loss.
This the best. This way better than a Powerball lottery ticket that you niggas ever seen in your life, man. You know, there's no losing in this. You know.
All right, a loss is nothing but a disappointing win.
That's it. That's right. Yeah.
That's all it is, right?
Hell, you look at it, the Most High had mercy on you. You know,
That's it.
you know, people that was deaf say, no, He had mercy on you. You know, so He wants you to get out the way right now. But hey, whatever the case may be, man, we're gonna stay in these scriptures and we're gonna stay spiritual. And oh, you say you're holy.
Yeah, I got a question for you. Yeah. To back up what you just brought on that Sirach 1, Kaya, and also, harping on the main topic of this, of being spiritual. All right, so we all know that to be spiritual, we should chase after wisdom, the wisdom of these scriptures,
The real one you should be chasing.
the real one. And this, I got, so fear. This Sirach 4 and 11. Wisdom exalteth her children, and laid hold of them that seek her. He that loveth her loveth life, and they that seek to her early shall be filled with joy. He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory, and wheresoever she entered, the Lord will bless. They that serve her shall minister to the Holy One, and them that love her, the Lord doth love. Whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations, and he that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely. If a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession. So overall, back in that Romans 8 or 9 that I brought out, this is life. At the end of the road, if you're chasing wisdom, if you're chasing a spiritual mind, you're chasing life. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, hey, the women on TikTok, Instagram, whatever you looking at them, Jake, you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, it's a waste of time. Those women ain't number traps for you out here. A woman now is like a liability. She's gonna be an anchor to you from what that's about to come. Especially if you ain't dealing with wisdom. Right now, the hot woman right now is Sophia. And the brother bringing out the wisdom. That's the hottest thing on the planet right now. Guess what? She don't get old at that. She don't get tired. She's always beautiful, man. And she'd always be trying to seek her. Look at Isaiah 33.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 33, and verse 6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Hey, wisdom and knowledge is gonna be the stability of these times. Not the woman, not your best buddy, whoever you grew up with. Them niggas that you used to hang out in the world. Ain't none of them got the answers. You looking at the men, all of the will, Yahweh Shem Yahweh who got the answers. Like I said, we got the things that you need to get you through this. You ought to be seeking the men of the Lord. The Lord sent us out here, to deal with you niggas, man. So nobody else has the answers, the solutions, the men you see up here. And just that simple. Because like I'm saying, things about to get real unstable. This brother put in the WhatsApp talking about the gas prices gonna get apocalyptic. If a damn hurricane come through, what you gonna do then? How you gonna get out there and try to beat the man of the Lord then? You think we're gonna out there trying to fucking get some cash up to come down there to the block and try to see if you niggas out there waiting on us? Nah, you niggas gonna have to try to catch us on the StreamYard, and that's if the comments turned on. So you might never get a chance to fucking get nothing in. So the time is right now, because that famine of the word is on the way. If everything else is coming together, this place is shutting down. So it ain't too far behind. Say the famine of the word ain't too far behind, man. So Jake, you get your shit together and not be double-minded, because the fucking playtime is over.
Yeah. Yeah. And we just, we moving in the spirit, man, is always, just maintaining the anchor to our souls, man. You gotta understand, you gotta be anchored in this thing. You gotta be supported, rooted and grounded. Get that rooted and grounded.
You guys,
Yeah. Pull it up. Yeah, pull up. Yeah. That's the way that we gotta be, man, because we don't stand in this thing on our own, man. We stand in the spirit of Yahweh Bashir Shah, man. Founded on those and founded on that, man. You know, got it?
17.
Okay.
This is Ephesians 3 and 17. That Hamashiach may dwell in your hearts by faith. That
By
ye,
what? Wait, slow down now.
yes, right.
You know, brother, get all that, bro. Go ahead.
This is Ephesians 3 and 17. That Hamashiach may dwell in your hearts by faith.
Mm-hmm.
That ye, being rooted and grounded in love.
Yeah. See, dwelling in your heart by what?
By faith.
See, a lot of men, get called into the word, but they don't walk in your faith, man. All right? And all the things that we do is what? Contingent upon faith, man. And you see a man's faith come out. You see him stand boldly for the Lord. You brothers be shoulder to shoulder. We out there, we stand, united. All right? And Yahweh Shai, man. We help brothers out. All these things is testaments of faith, man. Okay? You show how you rooted and grounded, man. It's not a talkathon up here, man. Brothers be talking, you're gonna have to show up, man. You come up here, you aspire your agent, you're gonna have to be a diligent spy and agent. Yeah, you got to be a brotherly spy and agent. Yeah, you got to respect your Yahweh by the Shem Yahweh Shai, and you're gonna be a spy and agent. You got to do your videos, right? Yeah, you're gonna get to the point you might crack. But you gonna have to go through that, man, as all other men have walked. We all walk parallel to, men walk with what they have to do in this faith, man. All right, ain't no cheap, ain't no shortcuts, nothing, man. Your faith gonna have to go all the way through and through, man. It's gonna have to be pure. Y'all more? Go ahead.
May be able, I'll just read the whole thing again and go into it. That Hamashiach may dwell in your hearts by faith. That ye, being rooted and grounded in love, may be able to comprehend with all saints.
See? Comprehend with see?
With all saints.
Yeah. With all what?
Saints.
Where you at?
Right here, 18.
18, comprehend with all saints. Okay, go ahead.
What is breadth
Mm-hmm.
and length
Mm-hmm.
and depth
Mm-hmm.
and height.
Yeah, everything in it, man. All the height and the depth, the width, everything of being rooted and grounded, man, in the faith, man. The saints. Go ahead, brother.
This is Colossians chapter 1, verse 3. It says, if ye continue in the faith, grounded
and settled.
and settled,
Yep.
and be not moved without from the hope of the gospel,
Give one.
which ye have heard, and which are preached to every creature which is under heaven, whereof I, Paul, am I made a minister.
Mm-hmm. A servant.
God, it says, who now rejoice in my suffering for you, and filled up that which is behind of the affliction of Mashiach in my flesh for his body's sake,
Mm-hmm.
which is the church,
Yep.
whereof I am made a minister according to the dispensation of Yahweh,
Mm-hmm.
which is given unto you, given unto me for you,
Mm-hmm.
to fulfill the word of Yahweh.
Right. And Paul was like, look, I'm a minister to show my faith unto you through the Spirit of the Lord, that you may learn faith and what? Be saved.
Right. It says right here,
Yeah.
even the mystery which have been hid from ages and from generations,
Yeah.
but now is made manifest unto the saints.
Yeah, and we know who the saints is. They're they that made a covenant with him by sacrifice, going back to Psalms 50 and 5, man. All right? The Lord's saints ain't just know anybody. They are all soldiers of 144 that's marching in faith, man. All right? And read that, get to the top again where it says grounded and settled. Give me Psalms 112 and 8.
Colossians 3 and Colossians 1 and 23. It says, if ye continue in the faith,
Yep.
grounded and settled.
Mm-hmm. How you be grounded and settled in this thing? It's what? Following the words of righteousness, man. Loving your brothers, keeping the commandments, right? Working, exercising righteousness, right? It's skewing all manners of evil, man. Right? That's what we do. We battle flesh and blood. We battle flesh, all right? But it's a higher battle we on, because why? It tells you in Ephesians 6 that we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but what? Principalities in high places. So that's another whole level.
The greatest battle in the war, the
the man
The
within
man
himself.
himself. That's right.
Right, the man in the mirror.
Yes, sir.
You look at that guy in the mirror, you'll have war with him each and every second of the day, right? Because you trigger your mind and your mind and your flesh will be triggered to do things in the world, but you gotta actually fight off those temptations, man. Fight off those wayward things that you would once do. Man, why the fuck I'm around here looking for bras and all that? Let me put my ass on, man. You know, you're in a dangerous area. You just out and about, like, man, let me get even eating certain things, like you be a guy eating sugar, man, let me stop eating this shit, man. Bullshit. We put a salad on here, man. Put some herbs on this thing, man. It's a battle. It's a continuing battle that's going on, man. And what Satan does, Satan tries to keep you distracted with a lot of things, man. Right? He put broads in you, he put broads, flash broads in front of you, different various opportunities, man. It ain't nothing wrong getting into opportunity, you know, getting the daily bread offered unto you.
Use the word.
But you gotta peel back the layers of that offering. Okay, this is gonna keep me away from the word. It's gonna do this. It's gonna do that.
Yeah.
All right. You gotta, like I say all the time, you gotta always be thinking in this thing, man. Constantly, you gotta constantly be thinking. Every move you make, right? You gotta be thinking, man.
You gotta be settled on your thoughts. And they said about the part being settled, man. I mean what? Unwavering. All right? Because Satan only won't just get you off your square. But once I get him off his square, I can fuck with him now. And like you say, Satan is a distraction. All he want to do to start to distract you, all right, I can make you take for 1 quick second, take your mind off what you're supposed to be grounded in. Now there's a possibility that all you need is a second for you to lose your crown, brother. That's all it takes. That's why we gotta stay grounded. Because if we get ungrounded or we waver or get double-minded, we could lose our crown, man. All right. So your crown right now to you is your heart. And they say a heart settled as a plaster. You know what I'm talking about? As an organ. Yeah. A settled heart, like, well, you know, I made that point, but I'm gonna get that. Your heart gotta be settled as a beautiful plaster. I'm gonna get that. Go ahead. I got it.
Just a quick.
Yeah, you got that. Yeah,
This is
you
a
get it.
rock, 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Yeah.
So
You got it.
as you preparing, like you said, that's a similar, very similar to being settled, bracing yourself, getting ready for all this bullshit to come. You dig? But
Understand it. Yeah. This is Rock 2017. Yeah. Having your mind set, like the elder said, reading Colossians 1 and 3, man. Remember, it's the dispensation of Yahweh Shai, man. It says, Rock 2017, a heart settled upon a thought of understanding. See, your spirit need to be always in the ways of understanding, man. But it can't be in any understanding, because that can drive you out. We have a particular understanding. All right, we have guidelines where the law set up statutes, judgments. That means what? It gave a hedge to our understanding. Like, look, you don't jump out this hedge, man. All right, when you get out of here, you're gonna start loving your own self. You're gonna become a boaster, blasphemer. Now, because what? Your heart done discovered itself. A fool's heart discovered itself, meaning they get higher than what it is, start to think it's more than what it is, start to think the truth is you and you not in the truth. Right. All right? Yeah. These things happen.
Knowledge puffing
Puff
it up.
Yep.
Puff a guy up. The things that God once didn't know, he think he knows something.
Think he know now.
Now he's just big character, man.
Mm-hmm.
You always gotta stay humble, man. You always know that, hey, when you look at brothers that's coming in, you was once in that position.
Mm-hmm.
And you still in that position. You always learning, man.
Yep. That's right. It says a heart set upon a thought of understanding, and I'm gonna go and give me this.
Another thing, you gotta serve, man. You gotta learn to serve men.
For sure.
You gotta learn to, give alms and serve men, man. Well, I'm gonna put myself low for this brother, man.
Mm-hmm.
And helping them, build him up, just helping them in general, man.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Then you start to get the concept and the understanding of the sound. This ain't a me show. Because I've been around a lot of guys, me, I. But the main thing about it, where they at though? They're back in the world.
Right.
And some niggas still back around with that same attitude after
Still thinking it's about
yeah. Serious shit.
nigga never learn.
Yeah, and never land. He's still thinking it's about him. He's still thinking it's 07, 08 and shit, man. And time has passed you up, my man.
Right.
Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, it says a horse set up on the thought of understanding as a fair plastering on the wall of a gallery. Now you know about all your artists. You know how fair it is when you stand back. You know you're going to fair. It's the look. You know the look of it. All right, but it says it's settled and the look is complete. It's finished. It's a finished understanding, a finished thought. We gotta always have our thoughts finished and fixed. All right, finished and fixed on righteousness, man. We gotta always do that. You know. Go ahead.
It's Psalms 12, and I'm gonna start at 6, bro.
Yeah.
It says, surely he shall not be moved
Uh-huh.
forever. The righteous shall be in
Right.
everlasting remembrance.
Yeah, see, because the righteous stand on a righteous foundation.
That's right.
So they gonna be forever remembered as a righteous man. Go ahead.
Verse 7, he shall not be afraid of
Yeah.
evil tidings.
Yeah, we don't worry about evil, bad news. All right? Because that's all
Right.
it is. It's a bad time for news. See, we have bad news all the time, but it's good news to us. But we understand the aftermath of it. Go ahead.
His heart is fixed, trusting in Yahweh.
Yeah, you see, your heart gotta be settled like that plastering on the wall, completed already. Like, look, I'm already serving the Lord, man. I don't wiggle. I don't
Right.
wiggle here and there, man.
Look.
All right, go ahead.
Verse 8,
That's the point, man.
his heart is established.
Yeah, it's what?
Established.
Right, established, grounded and settled. Go ahead.
Rooted.
Yeah,
He
rooted.
shall not be afraid until he see his despair, his desire
Yeah.
upon his enemies.
Yeah, and see, that's why we standing bold, because we know the desire that's gonna happen, that we desire for the Lord to do to our enemies. We know it's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen soon.
That's right.
That's why we stand like this, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, like the scripture says in Wisdom Psalm 5, we stand bold in the Lord.
Bold.
Right?
Okay, I got you.
You gotta be a bold,
That's it.
you gotta be a bold somebody to come out here,
Right.
right? Preach to the Heavenly Father, man. To put on for the Lord, man. Right? Become, like the scripture says, you gotta become astonishment to the world.
Yeah.
We put these garments on, we come out here to handle business, man.
That's it.
Right? And we speak in a sense of assuredness, man, because we know what the hell we're talking about.
Mhm.
And they get all warped in the mind. Why are you speaking to me like that? Because I'm bold in the Lord, man. Right? We got, hey, man, you got to be cut from a different cloth to do this, man.
Mhm.
You gotta have an edge about yourself with this, man, because the Lord is giving you the most what is promising gift thereof. This just word, man. You can't hide it. You gotta come out here and preach it, man. You gotta preach, and when you preach it, you gotta preach it in order.
Mhm.
All right, you gotta preach it in passion,
And faith.
in faith, man. And you gotta be wanting to be within the body. You can't be outside the body doing your own thing, man. You know, some guys want to be. They want set up to be a toe. They don't want to be a toe.
Nah, I need to be the brain.
I want to be the brain. I want to be the eyes.
Tripping.
Just be the toe.
So,
Just play your part, man. All right? Stay in your lane, man. Right? And you have parts of the body. Brothers have roles within the camp. It's a process when you come in the camp. You don't be over on this side and think you can just be over here holding a sign teaching. It's a process.
process outside of the camp.
Yeah.
All around the camp.
All
When
around the
you
camp.
leave the camp.
When
it's
you-
a process. Look,
Still.
Jake on the court, but Jake a door handle. Behind point is the door handle.
It's the most
You
one.
can't move the car.
You can't get in the car.
Yeah, you can't get in the car to move the car if you're a door handle. But Jake look at it like, hey, this administration ain't working out for me. I ain't serving the Lord. I'm just a door handle. You know, I need to be the engine. I need to, no, man. The door handle plays this role.
That's why King David said the most
Yeah.
humbling thing you ever say, man. He said, man, if I can just be a doorman in the
A
kingdom, of heaven,
doorman.
but he's in the kingdom. If I gotta just do this all day for you brothers, salute y'all, open the door.
That's good.
Hey man, I'm in that bitch, man.
You can't get in the kingdom except you go through the door.
Come on, man.
So that's an honorable position. You don't let anybody in the door when you the doorman. I'm only gonna let special men.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man.
If I gotta be, I want to be in that bitch and I'm the janitor, man. I'm in that bitch, man. I'll rock the shit out the goddamn. I'll the shit out the
All it
kingdom.
takes for the king to see man like me, and my whole life is that's it. I'm living a whole kingly life from that. Inside of man, those men, when Queen Sheba, whatever her name was, when she saw them, they didn't point out like, okay, this was the janitor, this, whatever they was doing, right? She didn't say that. She just said they all looked like him.
Right.
She didn't say, oh, he was. Obviously, they had.
They all went through
jobs.
the way.
Yeah, they all right.
They all went through the first stage.
The first stage. That's right.
The first stage is learning how to be a student.
That's right.
In order to be a student, in order to be a master, the leader, you had to first become a student first. In order to learn how to become a leader, man.
That's right.
You got these guys out here that wants to be jump straight from 1 to 100. You can't go from 1 to 100 without going through the process. Learning, learning how to be a brother, learning how to be humble, learning how the schematics of things go. I can't go to this brother job and jump on a fucking big ass truck and learn how to pull liquids from over here to over there, turn on machines and shit. And they just show me.
Yeah.
It just that's the process.
That's the way it is, man.
I fuck around and fuck with some bleach, some acid they ain't supposed to go. They got a kaboom.
Boom.
That's what happens in this. You got babies wanting to get their hands to the fucking Ferrari, man. This is a serious matter, man. You can't just get the keys and think you just gonna mash on the gas, man. It's a different type of power behind this thing, man.
Right.
And
Affleck's son just did that. His 10-year-old took the Ferrari. Y'all seen
the
it?
Lambo truck and tore that bitch up, man. Y'all seen it?
Bro, and them rich people, they don't get insurance because they can buy shit. They don't got insurance for poor people. He got to go buy a new truck, like a new Ferrari, whatever. Yeah, he 10 years old and tore that bitch up, man.
Yeah, man.
Too much horsepower for you, man.
Yeah, you got it. I'm just making that point.
Yeah, no.
Just made that point, man.
Jake Harder all over the place, man.
Become a sponge, my man.
Yeah.
You have to become a sponge, and it's true, man. Right? And when you got brothers before you, them brothers be talking to you, man. They talk about things of life, experiences within the truth, things they have saw, things they have been through. You gotta be there soaking up. And then you soak up, you think about you applying them to your life, man. Because maybe it may be a thing for you. Everything, good. I just wanted, that was on my spirit to say that, man.
It's 1 Peter 2:2. As newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby.
And babes love nothing other but milk, man. When we look at that baby, what they mostly doing? Sleeping, they on that milk, guys.
Yeah.
And then they take the milk to go to sleep. That's how they
sit on their lips and shit. You got milk drunk, man.
Milk on, and then they desire, they belch, right? They just sit, fat. They burp up. Yeah, they throw it up. They desire it, man. But they go right to it. They go right back to it. They have it on side. They'll never wipe it off. You don't wipe it off. They just let them milk, man.
First it starts off, you giving them the ball, you holding up for them.
Then they learn all that.
Then you might say, baby got a handbag, hold that bitch yourself. Training.
But they done did that, The children did that. I actually see that. But yeah, you got more?
Okay.
Yeah, but they desire it, right? They look forward to getting it. They look forward to learning how it works in their stomach. They look forward to how it helps them grow. All right? Milk make the bone strong, right? The mind, the spirit. So this word is like milk, man. Right. That's why the Lord used that analogy that men may know. All right? Yeah, this is like this, man. Right? This the breast. You got to suck on the breast, man.
Yeah.
What did he tell you in Isaiah? That's 28 or whatever. He that suck at the breast. He withdraw from the breast, man. Only way to get off the breast and get to the meat, you gotta drink the milk.
Yeah.
There's no other way to move.
Be nourished up and grow.
Be nourished up and grow. There's no other way to grow or get to other levels. At least that happens.
You gotta go through the process of getting teeth. You can't start to eat steak with gum.
With gums.
You gotta get full grown to eating, knowing the truth, more on that steak to digest it, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And everything has to be broken down. That's spiritual. You said that, right? Because in order to break the state down with the teeth, you got to break it down. In order for brothers to get built up, what we doing in conference call? Breaking everything down.
Breaking everything down.
Simplifying everything. Everything.
Then your teachers are doing what with that meat?
Yeah.
It might cut a piece of meat, then they get it to you, they chop it down even
Chop
more.
it down more. Yeah.
To make it small for you, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I say, that is broken down, and then you might get that same meat, that same little scripture that you might think is all just milk. You get a deep understanding, and a deep understanding.
Yeah.
You know, there's levels to this thing, man. We just talked about this, you know.
That's right, bro. It is. And then, hey, enjoy your level where you at.
That's right.
Right? Because when you get off it, right, that means you completed it.
Right.
Jake won't just be incomplete, just going as if he completed everything, man. Ain't turned nothing in, man. Just you're not even teacher give you an assignment. Hey, read this. You won't get quizzed on it. Jake went through it over there, rumbled it up, come back in there. Yeah, I read it. Jake lying, man. All right, he's speed reading through. I used to do that in class. Teacher, give me some speed read through it and try to write it down right. And I wrote the wrong answers down. Yeah, I did an essay, supposed to read through it, but I'm lazy with the reading, and I'm all wrong in the essay, man.
Hey, because it's a stage within reading. It's called reading and comprehension.
Comprehension. Yep.
That's why it's supposed to, with all that get
understand.
understanding.
Yeah.
Do you understand what you're in? Do you understand what you're reading? Do you
Right.
understand the spiritual aspects of this thing, man?
That's right. You ain't reading if you ain't comprehending, now.
You just
I mean,
running around, man.
you just running through
words.
words.
You beat it at the
Yeah,
end.
you beating that down, man. Be not one is beat it down. You ain't reading if you ain't comprehending, bro. That's
Wasting the time.
that's 101, man.
Yeah, you just
You rambling. Just
Very
running through shit, man.
pretty much.
Yeah.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 6, verse 32. It says, my son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught. And if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent.
Yep.
And
If it apply, all right, to whom this don't apply, which it shouldn't, right? You know, if it don't apply, let it fly. But it applies to all of us. So what apply means what applies to you, which is the scriptures, which apply to us all, we gotta comply with it. We gotta be with the application of it, right? We gotta be that's what apply means. To comply, man. To be with, to get with. Okay, go ahead.
if I could say this, bro, hey, the main word in that whole verse was if,
Hypothetically, right?
you know, if you would be taught, you
Trying
gotta
to
be
combine.
willing.
That's right.
You gotta be willing, you know, to be taught under men.
Yeah. It says apply real quick. Late 14th century to join or combine. Yeah, to be in communion with. Combine means with, man.
Right.
All right. Come means with. To come into, all right, to be with. Okay. It says to devote, to give attention to, right? To know what you're coming after, man. Jake apply. That's why you
The
tell
next
Jake,
verse.
hey, yeah, you tell Jake, hey, you not apply yourself to the video game.
Right.
You not hook it up. You not, you not snipe and go long
The
and
whole
yeah, you know all
everything.
about holding box and switching the weapons out.
That's
You
right.
got it all down pat, man. All right, the Lord looks for you to have that same type of energy.
That's
when
right.
you applying this word, man. Go ahead.
It says, verse 33, it says, if thou love to hear,
Yeah.
not if you like to hear, but if you love to hear.
Love,
You know, Jake love his job, Jake love the game, Jake love his woman. All right,
Ooh,
the script.
boy, they got a
Go ahead.
ooh,
Go ahead.
and
Flame
the
it
word
up, flame it
apply.
up.
I got you, brother. It says to ensure observance of laws and rules. So the
Man.
what? The word apply says to ensure, all right, to ensure observance of laws and rules. That's why the Lord said to what? To observe the law, statutes, and commandments, man.
That's right.
All right?
To
And you gotta
apply them.
serve them. And you become a servant to them, man.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead.
It says, if thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding, and if thou bow down, if thou bow thine ear,
Yep.
thou shalt be wise.
Yeah, see, that's how you get wise. That's how you get wisdom. Go ahead.
Oh, keep on. It says, stand in the multitude
Oh,
of the
You finish?
I could jump down to
Yeah, that's
You're
good.
right.
Go ahead.
Point, man. This
Get
is
Proverbs 1 and go into that getting
this is
understanding.
Isaiah 34:16.
Go ahead.
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord Yahweh.
When you seeking something, you're applying yourself to it, man. You're being applicable, man. Applicable. Go ahead.
And read,
Yep. And what?
and read.
And read. Go ahead.
No one of these shall fail.
Yeah, you ain't gonna fail. You gotta understand what you're applying yourself to. You're applying yourself to something you cannot lose with. When these words can't fail. That's what it means by none of these shall fail. They're not gonna fall on being untrue. All right, you're following something that will surely lead you to life, everlasting life. All right, it's impossible for you to experience anything else if you keep this word of the Lord, man. All right, and you, of course, you're of that number. Go ahead.
It says, none shall want her mate.
Yup, can't nothing made to it. So that's something, and then that's just like us. Let's just take it to an analogy of a woman. You want to mate with that woman, and you don't want her to mate with nobody else.
that's right.
So, well, why you just saying with the scriptures? The Lord, like, once you mate with the scriptures, you can't be double dipping. And no, man, nothing can compare to her. Jake want a woman to just be his woman. But what if your woman was with you and
Right,
with
right.
somebody, mating with
Ain't no
somebody
way.
else? That means
Ain't
she's
no
getting
fucking
together,
way.
applying herself to that side, man. All right?
So in turn, she could never be fully committed to me.
Exactly. So it called applying is a full commitment, man, a full devotion, and that was the word in apply to devote. Go ahead.
For my mouth it hath commanded.
Yeah, see, the Lord mouth had commanded it, man. All right, you it's probably, you read it in Proverbs, you see something? Yeah, 3:6. One is 2 and 6.
2 and 6?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hold on. Read 5.
God.
Read 3, 4. Read start 4. Really gonna read all that. Read that little small part again, then jump to that.
Come. For my mouth it hath commanded.
See, the Lord mouth command that we read and seek. All right, and even in reading, all right, it tell you in Revelation we read to read, and to read means to what? To discern in between what you read. That's why the elder said, I said, mentioned to the elder, hey, we're not reading if we not comprehending. All right, because we have to discern as anagnoso, which means to discern in between. All right, the scriptures, that nothing shall want to be, none of them shall fail. Go ahead.
This Proverbs 2 and 4 says, if thou seekest her as silver,
Yeah.
and searchest for her as hidden treasures.
See, and Jay go after that money, right? Jay go after money, and he give all his devotion. Jay think every scheme, schematic, plan. All right, Jay draw it all out in his mind and go after that silver, man, that treasure,
He
man.
exalts his
He exalts all his thoughts. All right, go ahead.
Then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of Yahweh.
See, then you understand that, but this is the point. Go ahead.
Verse 6, for the Lord giveth wisdom.
He give it what?
Giveth wisdom.
Go ahead.
Out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding.
So that's where we gotta find it at. This the Lord mouth, the scriptures. Now the prophets do pour it out, but it's made into the book. So we seeking out of the book of the Lord and reading. This is where you're gonna get it at, man. We don't know where to go get nothing else at if it ain't coming from here, right? And then obviously secular history ties into it, but we go get it from here though. Secular history don't validate the Bible. I'm saying it wrong.
The Bible validates secular history.
There we go. That's what I meant. All the validations gotta come from the Bible.
That's right.
That's why we know what to make valid. At the end of it all, we're gonna go to the scriptures, man. All right, and it's gonna tell us. That's how we gonna know. You know? Go ahead. You got something?
Kind of, just to back up a little bit what you were saying. I'll just go to verse 2, get to the point. This second Esdras 15:2, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Go to Isaiah 8. Read that again.
This Second Ezra 15 and 2.
Satan got to do his thing.
And cause him to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Yeah, see, the Lord have caused these words to be written in paper, faithful and true. Because he wanted men to see it with their eyes too, man. He didn't want it, because he could have just put the Bible inside of the hearts of the men of the Lord and had them come preach. But the Lord, he put himself all the way down to a book. Nobody gonna be able to believe that, man. But that 144, like, no, why you just put yourself to a book? You could have showed yourself in the sky. You could have did something miraculous the way we could have believed you. But you just was in a book. All right, that's how cool the Lord was, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, because you know everybody wasn't going. Everybody's in the phase of not wanting to read.
Read, yeah.
Right. Everybody's in that show me. You have to
Show
show
me.
me
Yeah.
for me to believe it.
Yeah.
Right. So it's hidden in plain sight.
That's right.
All right. The Edomites know what the Lord has found out, but they even can't get it because it's written in such a allegories and mysteries and riddles that they can't even understand it.
They can't get it.
All right. You niggas can't. You definitely can't get it, man. This is only imparted and given and manifest of spiritual men. Men that are wise amongst the unwise, man.
Right.
All right? And that's why the elder apostles put in that work, man, from the beginning to get this. They had to go through big ass dictionaries, all right, before the Google, all right, in the prehistoric age of the computer, man. Yeah, right. And then you know the Lord had to be dealing with them to get this. The words, all right, the understanding of the pretext of where things happened at, where they were located. All right, the etymology of different words and various things. They had to go through big ass
Lead them.
Yeah, lead them to the Lord was leading the way, man.
He was giving them the answers too.
Yeah,
As
right.
they work in the work, as they were seeking the Lord diligently, man.
That's right.
He was giving them the answers.
That's right,
Because
man.
it wouldn't have been of him, they wouldn't have got them answers, at least the Lord
Yeah,
did.
if it was
We
a
gotta show you
man,
which way to go. Yeah, it's a man.
and which the Lord always did it, man. When
Yeah.
you read about the accounts, the Native American over here, the Lord led the way with a chariot to show them what the Americas was, man.
That's right.
All right, he even helped the Edomites out,
Yeah.
showing them where the tribes were, man.
Yeah, he watched over his word to perform it. You
Yeah,
got it.
the Lord was always intervening in different various ways, man.
That's right.
All right, even with us. It was a time before we found it, and I had a deja vu about this a long time ago, like years ago. It's crazy. I remember
Right here.
Yeah, I remember saying this in the fucking the truck pass. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the deja vus I had back then are coming
Coming down.
in the last couple of days, but this actually happened, man. All right. Well, this word was only important to us in a certain time frame of our lives, man. All right.
Yeah.
It's just this. I mean, you couldn't find it. This had to be given to you, man.
Yeah.
This had to be given to you.
Yeah. Can't look for this, man.
And we were men that were searching too. Because like I always bring out, real men search for truth.
Sure.
I bring it out time and time again. You hear the same thing from me a lot of times. You was in church, you was in that bit like that.
Please. Yeah.
Couldn't get it. That's bullshit. Nodding your head, falling off.
Watching the clock.
But you study. A real man was still diligent in search. I know that's bullshit, but I know there is a power. There's something out there.
Yeah.
It's something created all this that we see. You kept digging. You know what the Lord did? Hey,
Yeah.
go give it to him.
He had your heart.
Hey, I got brother Sheila, your testimony. I just went to my grandmother's house like a couple days ago, and she just randomly asked me, "Hey, what that is you are?" And I was like, "Israelite." She was like, one of her co-workers' husbands, he was an Israelite she was like way back in the day. So I say, was he still want to date? You just kind of like gauging. She was like, no, I don't think he is. And it clicked in my head. He ain't had a truth. And he stopped right there.
Yeah.
And like you just brought out, a real man gonna search for the truth until he find it. Like he is nothing that's gonna stop him. Not no woman, not no riches, nothing gonna stop him.
And he know, because Solomon, which is the greatest, we know Solomon,
Right.
he searched for the truth till he found it. And he said, I was a witty child. Meaning he had wit within him. Like, I'm looking. Matter of fact, he said, I'm going to get it. He said, I went to the elders. I went here. I couldn't find it. I'm going to get it.
That's how we was.
I'm about to get it.
You got it. And every brother, it's funny that every man that you might run into in this truth had the same walk as you. Yeah, bro, I went to searching on YouTube, searching on Google, and then boom, one day the
That's the
elders
way to find
popped
it.
up.
Yeah.
You might have
right.
been a Muslim. You might have been into all the different religions. You knew it was bullshit. You got to that crossroad like, man, this shit ain't fit. It's not filling me up. And then you kept on searching. You kept on searching. The Lord gave it to you. You seen the apostles. You walked past the men of the Lord. You might have worked in a building half your time, 15 years, and all day one day you came out the side door, boom. Yeah, brother's teaching right there. Like, this is something new.
Right.
Or you might have seen them YouTube videos. I'm like, damn, that makes sense. And my whole thing was I was all into the Illuminati thing. I'm watching videos, shit, scaring the shit out of me. Illuminati, then one day the Lord put the apostles there, man. And I clicked that video and it's been on ever since. Because the apostle Tahor was matching them scriptures up with the Illuminati, showing you how it was back then. And it was on, man. It was on ever since then, you know? And that's how the Lord, it falls on you like that, man. And then you start to meet other men in their various states, in your own state. Because you start putting in GMS Louisiana. GMS, damn, they got brothers out there. You start going out here and you sit down with a man just to get to know him, and he tell you, hey man, I found the word about the internet. I found the word this way. Like, damn, that happened to me. That's not unusual to you. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
It's not something is going on, man. Then you find out like, damn, they got brothers in other countries. Others, they're damn. Something going on, man. The Lord, this is constructed and built by the Lord, man. And He only chooses select men to be pulled in, you know. And then within that, within all those men did it, because it's a tryout thing right now.
Right.
The Lord calling all, like I said, many are chosen and what? Yeah, you know, many are called, few are chosen. So this is a tryout for the Lord. You best audition and do your thing, man. Because we didn't see men high and mighty. We didn't see the Lord. They come and go. Lord, just, you know what? Because also, I'm going to say this. A lot of guys be living secret lives, man. I make fun sometimes. You got the guys still eating mystery meat. You got the guys that still tender dick, man. You know, you got the guys that's Jay still hitting the dope, man. Jay still smoking the goddamn weed and shit. And the Lord looking at, boy, I done did it. Because these are the same ungrateful niggas, man. These are the same people the Lord parted the Red Sea with Moses with. Got them out of a fucking chokehold in Egypt. And still complain. Niggas, these are the same people that I gave you my blessed word, and you still doing that same nigga shit behind the scenes. Fuck it, the brothers ain't here. They don't see me popping these pills. Right. Hit this, Zanny. What the fuck Future said? Jake, oh man, don't even go into that. Yeah.
He called himself a sodomite for your house.
Yeah, the Lord gonna grind him up, man. Come on. You know? Yeah, but it's true, brother. We make fun of this shit. This shit true, man. You know? Niggas be living double lives out here, man. You gotta be, when that camera off, you gotta be doing the right things, eating the right foods, man. All right? Keeping it, being straight laced. You know, them niggas don't fit though. They don't think the Lord blow their brains to the back of the wall, man. You know? Man.
Yeah.
Hey, brother. I walk straight. At least I try to walk straight. I was like, because the Lord paid me back fast, boy.
Every time I get a cut, I'm like, oh shit, what I do?
I get a fucked up thought. The Lord paid me back for that. I forget my keys in the car.
I just was talking to a brother. That was Paran. He was like, man, you look around and you see, but the brother made a point. He said, you see some brothers kind of look like they ain't going through something. Then you see some brothers like the Lord always fucking with them.
Yeah.
He said, like, you was looking like,
Lord tell his ass
he's
up.
the Lord always fucking with that brother. Like,
But you
it
gotta-
ain't as if he ain't fucking with you. But you like, man, he always on that brother, man.
But you gotta look
You
at the
know, yeah,
reversal
yeah,
of things.
yeah.
Because me and
He
the
might
brother
not have the
Kazaki,
spirit.
me and the brother Kazaki talk about this all the time. Some men, it's for them right now to get their ass whooped.
Yeah.
And some men just have a slate. But when Jacob Trouble come, it's gonna be your time.
Yeah.
You get your ass whooped, and that brother gonna get relieved. It's a balance to everything.
Yes, sir.
Hey, y'all brothers, y'all can still get in this on this side so we can end it out, in a little bit. And, it's various ways. You possibly whoop your ass various ways. I'm gonna get on your ass right now because it's something that you need to be taught right now.
Yeah.
It's funny that me and this brother just did a lesson on that. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
But embrace that ass whooping though. Don't holler when it's time to get your ass whooped because some men ain't never been through shit. And then when it's time to get that ass whooped, you want to cry. You want to holler. You want to moan. Hey man, it's your fault. I'm getting my ass whooped. Nah, brother. When Pops went to whoop your ass, I did this.
For real.
Cause I ain't trying to get my ass whooped. That's your ass whooping. Don't put it on me now.
I was warning you the belt was coming. We know Pop's got a belt.
Yeah, you know how he is. You know how he is.
It's like Jake be standing around like Pops ain't got the belt. Like, brother, they look at you like, no, man, you know he got a belt.
It's in his hand.
We know he could whip it's in his hand.
He got the white beat on. He got the chain. He got the beard, the afro. He got them brick hard blue jeans on and them slippers. He ready to whoop your ass, man.
They said despise not the chastening of the Lord. He got a whip ass, a ready to whip ass countenance on him.
Yeah, James, that didn't look, man.
What point more you need now?
I ain't had to be on good time set. No, that nigga James, that's gonna whoop your ass. Just look at that nigga.
He got a I'm a whip your ass countenance. Yeah. And that's how our father is.
Fuck on Jay, man.
He all still. Because you just come in the house, man, Pop's gonna whip everybody in this bitch, man. You know? And he that's one of his better days. And you still say, man, Pop, like, he about to whip everybody in this bitch, man. You know, so that means that look gets stoned up. Like, it's a good way. It look like he gonna kill everybody.
They said that the king drive away something with his eyes, man.
Yeah. He drive away he drive away evil. He scattered evil with his eyes, man. Yeah, just his countenance, man, his look, even his mind. Because your mind sometimes, well, a lot of times, basically show forth your countenance. In other words, that's how a man thinking. Yeah.
Hey, but even out there, like you might have a cousin.
Yeah.
I already know, man.
Yeah.
Man, I can't do that shit.
I can't
kill me do that shit with you, man.
Yeah.
Just bring me up, man. No, man.
No.
I got so scared one time. I told my cousin, "Hey man, you gotta buy that. You want that nigga? We go on the spot that they don't have the. He got abominations and righteous food. He want to eat the abominations. Man, you pay for that shit yourself. I don't even want to pay for that shit, man. I don't even want to. I did it.
Get like that.
Yeah. You do it, man. You buy that shit.
I ain't ordering that.
Oh, what my ass buy that shit,
like, man? I don't eat ordering that, man. We'll get chicken. That fucking shit, I'm paying for it. Get chicken. I ain't been over real days, man. I ain't ordering that.
Just the feel.
Yeah, like I ain't ordering that, man. You know not to even come with me anyway. But it's the same thing with our father. Get that in Hebrews 12.
No.
Yeah.
Baby back ribs. Get on that shit. Get on that
When we was in across the river. Texas Roadhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I said, man, you know that. Oh, all right. Like you try to sneak it in there. Try to sneak it in there.
I said on my clock, you ain't gonna eat that shit on my clock.
I said, man, you gotta get chicken. Put me a hamburger there. All right. Get the burger. Get Hebrews 12 and 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we just went in there. That's crazy.
Yeah, brother. Fuck that. Listen, Phil, really there's no limitation to like there's no limitation to Phil. You can't like you can't stop. Like it isn't okay. Well, I can film.
You gonna be scared.
Yeah, I'm gonna just film it here. No, you gotta just be fucking scared to death, man. Go ahead.
A wise man fearing everything.
A wise man, yeah, fearing all things. Elder always bring that out, man. But a fan and everything, even shit he shouldn't fear. He like, man, I'm fearing that shit. Yeah. Go ahead.
It's Hebrews 12 and 9. Yeah. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us.
Yeah.
And we have
go jump to all that. Jump to 5, bro.
Can I just get the whole?
Yeah, go down. Because we were talking about the chastity.
It says, and ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as children.
Unto children.
Unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastenance of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
For whom
That's
the
right.
Lord loveth, he chasteneth and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth.
And we have been received as sons up until
That's
this
right.
point. Yeah, we've been called, all right? We haven't been fully chosen, all right? But we believe we're part of the chosen. So we got to believe in the chastising, man.
That's right.
The Lord, if the Lord receive you, you got to expect what comes with the Lord. The Lord, like if you receive me from Genesis to Revelation, put some respect on it.
That's funny. We went to a lesson because I wound up getting Sirach 2. It says, son, if you come to serve me, prepare thy soul for temptation. He telling you, I'm going to try you. I'm going to do some things, some dramatic things in your life that's going to trip you the fuck out, man.
Yeah. Last time I checked, from Genesis to Revelation, I believe that's all a lie, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
So, find it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is the trial, because I'm trying you from generation to revelation. That's from the front to the beginning. So the day that you enter into the womb, all the way to you coming back to me, is up there with me, man. With you, especially if you want a mind.
Yeah.
You know, because we know everyone ain't of his. What I mean, those ones that the Lord made man deal to him. So that he actually chastised. Because these people out here that the Lord jack up and shit, it ain't really chastisement to them. Because it's judgment. We get chastisement, not judgment.
Because
You see?
we're counting as Lord, we're counting as sons.
Sons.
2/3 out there in the nations, they're counting as bastards.
Yeah, we just judge you.
Which means bastard means fatherless. They're bastard children, man. The Lord ain't dealing with them. So the Lord dealing with you. Just like if something was to happen at the school, you worrying about your son, your child. All right? And that just is what it is, man.
Yeah, I'm about to see that
Yeah,
too.
come on.
Verse 7.
Yep.
If ye endure chastening,
Yep.
Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons.
That's why we the sons of the Most High, because we in captivity dealing with it.
Yeah.
All right, girding our loins up, standing with our chin up in the heart of the enemy, telling them, look, yeah, our father whipping our ass, but he gonna kill you. You see the difference? He said, thou, the one you always like to get down. If he scourged us, he gonna scourge our enemies 1,000 times more. So yeah, the Lord whipping our ass, yeah, but that's our dad and he loves us. But he ain't nothing to you. You ain't kin to him, and he hates you. And he kill everybody.
And sometimes the Lord whip our ass, and then sometimes he throw a whole bunch of other good things in there.
Today, yeah.
You know, you can look at the good he's doing. Even the ass whooping is good, man.
The ass
It
whooping
hurts.
good. It feel good.
It hurts. It's like rebuke. It hurts for a moment. But then if you endure it, you happen to see what?
Yeah.
The betterment of it, the growth of it, man.
I got a free for you on what you saying.
God.
This Proverbs chapter 3, verse 11. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord.
That's the catching hell part, man. You gonna catch hell.
That's right.
All right? Your family gonna disown you. Your woman might leave you. All right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Even like I went into the video, a lot of times your favorite aunt, the different people that's in your life that's good to you, they may pass away.
That's
Right? Something might happen to them, man. You know, it's a dramatic moment. You might be, whoa, what's going on? But you got to stop and think, okay, what is the Lord doing? Why is he doing this to me, man? All right? That's why even in Job, if we receive good, just good, we should receive evil too, man.
Yeah, righteous battle.
You know? So why is this happening? What is the Lord trying to do? The Lord might be trying to show you, hey, you need to pay attention to shit more. You maybe need to actually be in a state of being more responsible, man. All right? Because I'm gonna tell you something. Your first couple of months, your first week in this thing, it's cool. Go that next month. Every day, every month, every second is different. The Lord, you may be cool as a fan right now. All hell, the Lord gonna break out all hell. All hell is coming, man. In your life, man. Especially you're a new brother. The Lord get your feet wet the first year or so, and then boom, shit start happening, man. The Lord be stripping everything away from you. You know, your car get repo, you lost your job, you're on your knuckles, but you're still surviving. You still, the Lord making do. You may, because when he's taking those things away, it's something he's trying to teach you, right? He's trying to teach you something. Then he pulls them back in there, right? It just is what it is, man. We have to suck that up.
Like I said real quick,
Man, my first time coming on the block, my car caught on fire. Like that bitch burned.
Satan didn't want you to try to make it out of
They
it.
burned my shit straight to the ground. My car caught on fire and burnt to the ground. My first time coming on the block. But what happened that next day? I caught the RTA out that day.
Yeah, that was a test. That was a test. I burned, Satan like I'm really, because that's Boise. That's a demon Boise, man. Actually, that's a demon that's over electronics and cars and shit break. That's a demon fucking with you. I bet you I break that fucking car. He gonna change his mind about going out there. And you still endure it. Man, at some point I don't give a fuck. My mama hair catch on fire. I'm coming out here. Fuck that shit. She deal with that shit later. Man. Your hair already burned. This shit we can change. Fuck that. I'm going out of the pot. What you talking about, man? It is what it is, man. We deal with that shit later.
That should be across the board.
Yeah.
Both, for the most part, like you said, life and death. Man, brothers still come out there. I get to it, they already did, man.
Yeah, man.
You call me, my little nephew got killed. You call me, hey, what's going on? You keep calling from, I'm talking about the Lord. Where your nephew got killed? All right, I'll call y'all back.
Yeah.
I mean,
Get to
it. Is he dead? All right.
They want you back in the world.
Yeah.
Back in the world. They want you. Remember back on Boys in the Hood? They all got in the back of the car.
Yeah.
Let me out of the car. You want to have that, man? Fuck that, man.
Yeah. Don't get in the car.
That's hood politics, man. Let them niggas deal with that shit.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with this way. This is the only thing important. Huh? The dead buried the dead.
Buried the dead, yeah.
Fuck all that, man.
Wait.
It is what it is. We gotta focus on this. We gotta continue. Hey, man, continue getting your ass whooped, man, till the Lord get off your ass.
That's life, man. And you gotta take this. You gotta put this life above all. We already got a life, man. We already busy. There's a scripture in Ecclesiastes that says, he that had his hands full. I'm gonna get it. Go ahead and read what you got.
I got it.
You got it? Yeah, get that.
It says,
Yeah, go ahead.
it says, neither be weary of his correction, for whom the Lord loveth, he corrected, even as a father the son in whom he delighted.
Because it said, be not weary in well doing.
That's
All right? And doing this, when the Lord whip your ass, it's the Lord does something. I did well to you, my son.
That's right.
If I didn't whip you, I'm going to kill you.
Okay.
See, the Lord says, my mercy is, so is my wrath. Now, mercy is to whip you. I'm whipping you. So look, catch on to what's going on. I'm whipping you. Wake up. I'm telling you something. But my wrath, I'm going to destroy you. In my wrath, I'm going to destroy y'all. That's why the Lord whipped us so bad till he had to stay his own hand, man. Like, all right, I'm going to end up killing him. Because the Lord's wrath is heavy, man. The Lord's judgment heavy. As heavy as his mercy is, which the Lord is plenty as in mercy, and the Lord is plenty as in wrath. All right, he'll balance. He'll complete balance, man. But to his sons, he'll more merciful. He said, I don't got no pleasure in death, man. I don't want to kill y'all. I won't whip y'all ass, though, because the Lord, a son, a father, he would not rather do it, but he's ready and apt to whip your ass. Like, I'm ready. Don't be tripping to get your ass whipped. To let you know in the back of your head that ass whipping right here, man. It's right here.
Who's gonna steer you, drive you to do the right thing all the time?
Feel you, make you feel it.
Right.
If I always let you know a hard ass whipping right here, you're gonna be like, man, I ain't trying to catch that, man. But
Right.
it's always there. That's why the Lord always got them tribulations and trials that suffering, putting you through shit right there. Remember, I whip your ass, and in the end result, I'll kill you. Go ahead. You got that?
It's Ecclesiastes 4 verse 6. Better is an handful of quietness than both hands full with travail and vexation of spirit.
See, because your hands can be full with vexation of spirit, man. The Lord will vex your ass out. Our hands full with righteousness, man. We got our hands full with this work. We quietly doing our work, all right? But they got men whose hands is full with vexation of spirit, man. Anguish. They can't figure out what's going on. They can't, man, I got child support. My girl cheating on me. The landlord just put me out. You heard me? They just repossessed my car. I don't got no money to buy no weed. He just done it. And them niggas trying to kill me on the avenue over there, man. We ain't gonna leave that one out. Them niggas on the avenue just shot at me too, man. You hear me? So you gotta think of that, man. It says better is a handful of what? Read it again.
Oh, Ecclesiastes 4 verse 6. Better is a handful with quietness.
Well, yep. And that quietness going to this, man, is work, man. All right? The Lord is, man, come on, man. Go ahead.
Then both hands full of travail and vexation of spirit.
Full of vanity, man. All right? Our hands is full of immortality, salvation. We got things on our hand. I just said in a lesson that I did on the Rider Talk, I said, man, we always busy. Even when we ain't busy, we busy. Check out what you doing. Busy. How busy you at? I'm pretty busy. I'm what kind of big busy? You know, you're gonna just keep hitting them with different words in front of busy, but at the end of the day, we busy, man. All right? Because we serve the Lord, so we always busy, man. You know? Jake that don't serve the Lord, they busy bodies. It's a difference, man. Scripture tell you don't be no busybody, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
This is the latter end of verse 7. I'm going to just read it again. It says,
Now let's finish that out.
Hebrews 12 and 7.
And get rid of it.
Yeah,
go ahead.
If ye endure chasteness, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not?
Right, you ain't no son of the Lord, don't chasten you not. And this why, he about to tell you why you ain't no son. If he don't chasten you. If he judge you, you ain't no son, man. Go ahead.
But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons.
You're a bastard. You don't have a father. And the father of spirits, which gonna say next, is calling all the other nations and other people he don't chastise bastards. Y'all are not my sons over here. I told y'all who my sons is, my babies. All right, and I ain't getting around that. Okay, but he's the creation of all things. So technically, all are his sons. If you're a man, right? But he put a discrepancy between it to tell you what Israel, my son, my chosen.
You have a favorite.
And my favorite, which I was about to say.
In
everything.
Yeah, you have a favorite.
Yeah.
Man. So just because of all my creations, I have a favorite. He tell you in the Apocrypha about
Yeah.
it. You have a favorite, man.
And I'm not emotional about it. I have a favorite everything. And then you be like, wait, I asked a woman one time, I said, hey, you got a favorite child? Well, no, because I love them. What that got to do with anything, man? You got to distribute your love to everything different. Even if I got a son and a daughter, I love them both, but I can't treat him like her like him. Right. Love is distributed in all different ways, man. You can't love nothing the same. Your mama is your mama. You don't go inside your mama.
That's right.
So you're going to love your woman differently because you go inside of her. Your daughter is something completely different. She came of you. That's going to be a whole different type of love you distribute. Come on, Jake, man. All right? Oh, I love everything the same. Nigga, you a freakazoid, nigga. Oh, you love your mama like your wife. You fucking your mind like you. Come on, man. We love nothing the same. But we do distribute our love differently, man. And the truth is when we distribute our love above all things, man. Above our woman, above our mama, above our children. Yeah, that was his favorite. And he rebuked them.
Yeah, he was on his ass.
He rebuked them, man.
He was on his ass the most.
Yeah, the most. You know? His what it was, John?
He loved all of them.
Because he said there's no man greater than John. John was his favorite. Peter was the head.
Right.
So that he was the first, it didn't matter.
The Most High's favorite.
Yeah, the most high, yeah, for sure. Yeah, John is man greater, man. But again, we have favorites. All right, and don't be emotional about it. Bro, I got a favorite everything, and I'm not emotional about it at all. It don't matter what you gonna say. All right, this one is like me the most. And see, that's why the Lord have favorites, because we are like him the most. He when he made that 144, he like, I'm putting all me in them. You know, you see? So I put most of me in them. So that's why I favor them more. All right, they like me. They look like me. They gonna walk like me. They gonna talk like me. They gonna act like me. They gonna be like me. That's why they say ye are like gods, man. All right, I made y'all like many gods, right? But y'all are not me. The Lord ain't have no need for to make all us like him.
We waiting
Why?
to be like him.
Yeah, you know.
We're waiting to be like him, man.
Hey,
Drake said that today. Well, you favor your dad.
yeah, you favor your dad. Well, that's our father. We gonna favor our father. Don't our big brother is in the likened image, and he's the first. He's the strength of us, which is Yahweh Shai. And he a spitting image of our father. When you saw him, you saw us. He like, not only is I'm a favor y'all, I'm gonna send one to earth that is in my image fully, and y'all his brothers. So all y'all got pieces of him. You know, sometimes you got a brother that look like you, then you got a brother that don't look like you. Right, but then y'all got the same daddy. You like, man, he be like, he look, I don't look like you, brother. But he do. You know, so yeah, man. You know, that's it. Go to Father of the Spirits, get that, then get the brother and go.
Verse 9. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh,
Yeah.
which corrected us.
Our actual fathers, right? But it's gonna go one more over. Go ahead.
It says, and we gave them reverence.
Yeah.
Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live?
Right, so we talking about the Father of the spirits that's chastising us, man. Our Father, listen, our Father could beat us till we blue and purple. Right. The Lord can kill us, man. You know, the Lord can make us handicapped, crippled. Like if we fear our earthly fathers, it's not even a comparison to where we should fear our heavenly Father.
Remember I told you, brother, I was just having that sinus thing.
Yeah.
I had the pressure in my eyes. I thought the Lord was fucking making me blind.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, you feeling all day. Like, man, fuck, man.
And my sight was just
what I
starting.
did.
I was seeing, my eyes were sensitive to bright shit. I was seeing shit.
Yeah,
my
man.
eye burn. I said, man, I hope the Lord ain't
dropping scales over your shit.
Yeah.
Because there have many in the scriptures where they got blind. He put scales. Yeah. Tobit was like that. Yeah. Tobit seen, but he started getting scales over his eyes and shit. Like he just started going blind, brother. And Tobit was righteous. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like he just was getting scales. He's just getting weary. Like, oh, man, I'm just going blind. All right, like, come on, man. We dealing with a power that could do that, man. Just like that. You finished?
Yeah, that's
Bring that out. You close out.
It's Proverbs 3:12. Yep. For whom the Most High loveth, he corrected.
That's plain. What's correction to the Lord, man? All right, correction is keeping you on a path to the way of life. So enjoy it. You know how they got the Coke commercial? Enjoy it? No. Enjoy the correction. That's the way you're going to get immortality, all right? Dominion, riches, all right? That's the way you're going to receive that. We don't go around correction, bro. We got to go walk through it, man. You know? Go ahead.
Even as a father, the son in whom he delighteth.
Yeah. Even as a father, the son, and that's the story, read that, right? It came out again. All right? From the top to the bottom, man. We sons, we have been received of the Lord up until this point. But we are not done, as I did on a Rider Talk coming. The summer is past and we not saved yet. So it's still some more correction to come, right? There's some more chastisement to come. So brothers, don't find it strange. What are we doing? Man, bro, I done crossed over brother love picking on me. What?
You got Jake and that war is me spirit.
War is me, man. That spirit gonna get on other brothers, man.
Sit there, cross your legs, and then Allen Iverson got the Allen Iverson shit.
First Peter 5.
Yeah. What's up, Lord? I'm serving you now. You gonna steal?
You hear complaining.
You hear complaining? Yeah, murmur.
You know, some brothers be going through shit. You don't hear nothing. They just taking that ass.
Yeah.
You know that old ass whoop.
Yeah.
Your daddy whoop your ass.
Yeah. This the day you just eat that bitch. Yeah.
You beat
get
your
ass back up.
You better. Hey.
Yeah. You gotta eat that.
He coming from Utah with that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going if you don't stand through it, man. That's what we weather the storm here. Right. We start standing through the judgments of the Lord. Like you get that brother, you gonna side that brother catching chastisement. And myself, just generally speaking, we just walking through the shit. Man, look, this is what we gotta do. We just gotta go get it done.
Walk them bitches down.
We gotta walk it down. All right. We know what it's coming at, man. Look, let's angle it, let's get it in, man. Ain't no going around nothing, man.
And what?
And what? And then we wait for the next shit to come. It ain't finished. The Lord not finished, bro.
Hey, Mr. J, you know your one payment behind, man. You get that shit.
You'll get it. Yeah, you gonna get it. You know? And if you don't get it, hey, you know,
eat that bitch, man.
That's where we at, man. We eating the belt.
Can't eat, man. Eat that bitch. You know, that's all you can do.
That's all you can do.
You can't. You gonna kill me or eat that bitch? Either one. Fuck it. I'm not worried about this shit, bro. You gotta have a fucking mentality, bro.
Yeah, right.
Righteous fucking mentality.
Yeah, you gotta be righteous and like fuck it, man. And we all gotta be that way together. Whether like again, whether it's through tribulations, trial, anguish. Remember the potter's vessel prove it, the furnace prove it the potter's vessel. Going back to Sirach 27:5. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say that too with balance because we had a guy amongst
Yeah.
us. You say fuck it, he let the car everything.
Oh yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
pay Caesar what the Caesar. You gotta pay your bills, brother, but don't.
Yeah.
Fuck this man, you know.
Yeah, Jay can't be simple.
Yeah, Jake be simple sometimes. So I just
Yeah,
pay your
that's right.
bills and shit, man.
Yeah.
Be on top of your shit, man.
Yeah.
That you may be able to, continue, stay on top. But, some Jay, man, fuck. You ducking the law, you ducking the.
Yeah, you tripping.
Jake,
Man, your license get suspended and shit.
Jake see the fucking the repo man at the light coming. I was like, that's your water. What's going on, bro? What's going on? You see him running from the repo man.
Yeah, Jake ain't paying his tickets.
Nothing.
Jake just said, man, look, you don't pay your tickets, you gonna go to jail, bro.
Sitting with the bro. She got my keys, my phone. What's going on, brother? Bitch, I
Go to
gotta get
jail.
your tickets. Come on, man. What you doing? Be on your shit, brother.
Man, fuck that license and then get in the car and drive away. Brother, you gonna go to jail. You gotta drive to camp every day, bro. You gotta drive to get your daily bread. Like, what you thinking about, man? You
Grow
can't
up,
be
man.
simple, man. Yeah.
Grow the fuck up.
You
Go
gotta
to
grow
work.
up. Yeah.
Handling your business.
Yeah.
Handling your bills, man.
Yeah.
Don't be slothing that shit, man.
Yeah, the hands of the slothful killing him, man.
Handle
Because he
your business.
refused to what? Work and handle his business, man. We not saved yet. I'm gonna keep saying that. The harvest is nigh and we're not saved.
That's
The
right.
summer is past and we still not saved. Meaning what? The seasons are gone. We still got work to do. We still in our lot working for the Lord. Go ahead.
It's 1 Peter 5:9. Whom resist steadfast in the faith,
Yep.
knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world.
So we all going through shit. So when you think about what you going through, they got the man next to you going through fire, man. We all in fucking fire. They got men who, like you said, that's in fire, but he don't got it on his face, man. But he dealing with that shit, man. He wearing that burden, he carrying that burden, man. I always say this, man. Listen, our burdens don't go nowhere. We just get stronger. We just learn how to carry shit, man. Because you're gonna carry it you're carrying it to the Lord Savior or whatever it is, man. All right, our burdens ain't going nowhere. We just getting stronger, man. Learn how to carry the load.
Spiritually, we gotta become Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Yep. Going in the fire.
We in the fire. This is America. This is fire we're in. Now either that fire gonna touch you, or it's gonna be to where you don't even have a pitch of smoke on. You don't smell it or nothing. Which one you want to be? This is what it is, man. That was it.
That's it, though. Abu Rakazah, Abu Rakazah, this was, edifying to the listeners, and a faith booster, admonishment, all right, all those things that you brothers behind the camera. Also, these things that we said must apply to ourselves first and foremost, and out to you brothers and to the world, man. All right. The Lord speaking once, yet twice, men perceive it not. But understand, the Lord don't keep speaking though. He's not about to stop talking. Either you get it, all right, or miss it and get killed. It's simple with the Lord. Really, the Lord is really simple going through the Bible. Yeah, they got allegories but it's everything at the end of the day. Judgment is simple. It is what it is. All right. Yapah Shapat. It's beautiful. All right. Beautiful judgment, man. All right. So, Abu Rakazah, the Lord be able to bless you, man, and you better stay strong in the faith, with being grounded and settled. So with that, we're going to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the icons that's pushing the truth and sincerity. To the next time, we'll say Shalom. Shalom. A Bible ball. 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 Kwame Yashara. Kwame Yashara. Shalom. Shalom.